Happy Friday, everybody. Pat on the back. You made it through another week, and you're ready for a great weekend. This is Time Out Overtime, the one and only Time Out Overtime YouTube channel. I'm Rick Arsenal. You know the drill. If you haven't done so yet, please get down there and smash that like and subscribe button and tell your friends. Spread the word. Let them know the next subscriber to my podcast will be the winner. And if you're already a subscriber, you can tell them exactly what it is they're going to win. Okay, thank you very much. You don't know how much I appreciate it. Uh, Pistons, yeah, they did pull off a nice deal that I liked a lot this morning. We'll get to that in a second. Uh, Baseball, Tigers, three main topics tonight here. Basketball, Tigers, and the Lions. Of course, they have an ongoing situation too. Tigers lost last night 2-1 uh, to Houston. Troy Melton, he's probably the ace of their staff right now. I don't know. Derek Scooble, no, he hasn't. In two appearances now since coming off that Scooble scope, home runs now. He's pitching home run derby. Good luck trying to get him a long-term lucrative deal, Scott Boras. Good luck with that. Anyway, I say, get him out of here. Trade him now. Trade him now. What are you waiting for? Trade him to a team. Yeah, I know he's a pending free agent. But the team that acquires him now would have him for 3 months, as opposed to waiting another month until the trade deadline, where they'd only have him for 2 months. I think you get more for him. You know, I talked about this before in the last, I think Wednesday, the last podcast we did. What a shame of the four Detroit sports teams, or the allergies. I've been sneezing all day. It's bad. Of the four Detroit sports teams, we don't have any general managers who have the balls or the kahunas or the guts or the fortitude or the moxie to pull off a major transition that would bring a championship to Detroit and the state of Michigan. We just don't. Trajan Langdon might be the closest to this if he's able to pull something off here in the next few days. We'll get to that in a second. Troy Melton's probably, he had a perfect game going last night through 5 innings, gave up a home run. And 1-0 going to the ninth inning. They brought in Kenley Jansen. He gives up another run. Dingler hits a home run in the bottom of the ninth, but they still lose 2-1. By the way, Dingler might, he'll be on the All-Star team, but he won't be the starting catcher. And that'll be a great injustice because right now, you look at all the offensive categories, he's leading all catchers right now. I think he's tied with home runs, but OPS, runs batted in. If he doesn't start, it'll be a great injustice. And it looks like he's not going to. So, by the way, did you hear two things? When the month began, they swept the Tampa Bay Rays. After that, they were 13 games under 500. Here we are 3 weeks later, and they're 34-47, and they're 13 games under 500. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. No, it ain't happening. No. Now, with Gleyber Torres, got hurt again. That's what happened. He did great. Hey, it's amazing what a difference one man makes in the lineup, but Gleyber Torres does. He's the only professional hitter this team has. I don't know when he's coming back. You don't hear anything about him. Nothing. He's got an oblique situation. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. And if you're listening to this on the radio, you're getting tired of hearing Dan Dickerson brown nose the opposing pitcher. I've talked to you folks about this before too. They're not scoring more than 2 runs a game right now. 2 or 3 runs a game isn't going to win many games. Is this good pitching or bad hitting? Think about it now. Think about it. What is this? Is good pitching or bad hitting? I'll let you leave that to your own discretion. Okay, you tell me. Did you see? Did you notice today too? The New York Mets fired their manager. New York Mets fired their manager, Mendoza. You know what the Mets record is, folks? It's 34-47. You know the Tigers record is 34-47. Yeah, I'll leave you with that. Anyway, tonight, who's going tonight? Gator Montero against Houston. I'd give it up. It ain't happening here. It's just not happening. Sorry. Trade school now. I don't know what you're keeping up for. Frustrating because right now with everything else, not much going on. This is about all we have to hang our hats on until football starts. That's about a month away yet. Get to the lines in just a second here. Commercials. Finish Line Family Restaurant, Carlton Road in Hillsdale, the best darn sit-down restaurant in our area. Nothing comes close. Nothing comes close. 40 years, more than 40 years, 4 decades. They've been serving the people, broadly serving the people of our community here. And nobody does it better. Nobody does it better than this Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale. As I've told you many times before, I have no script. So what I give you here is simply a testimonial. And where do you want to start? The hours of operation, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily. They are open until 8 on Thursday and Friday night. Thursday night is a classic car drive-in theme. Friday night is all you can eat fish. Reasonably priced. There's a reason they've been doing this for so long successfully. Reasonably priced. They've got a lot of new menu items. I've had them all. They're great. Fast, friendly service, great family atmosphere, award-winning breakfast served all day. The Finish Line Family Restaurant at Carlton Road in Hillsdale. And I can promise you, when you fuel up from food at the Finish Line, you'll always finish first. It's like mom's cooking. Okay. And it's that good. It really is. And once you paid your bill, you're headed out that door, you'll have the big smile on your face for a good reason. You'll feel fully satisfied. Okay. I better see you all there. Finish Line Family Restaurant on Carlton Road in Hillsdale. We're also brought to you in part by Barrett Insurance. Pardon me. Seniors, have you got your playbook? Have you got your playbook ready for Medicare? Well, do you? Don't let healthcare costs bench you. We're calling an audible with Joe Rudin at Barrett Insurance to help you navigate Medicare and health insurance. Okay. So whether you're aging into Medicare or in a special enrollment period or you're losing other coverage, Joe's got the stats and the know-how to help you score the best coverage for your needs. Plus, you get a game plan for retirement healthcare costs. Okay. Businesses don't get sacked. Joe's got group health coverage options for you too. Give Joe a call at 517-849-1000 or check him out at www.barrettins.com. That's all one word, 2 R's and 2 T's, barrettins.com. You'll find him on the corner of US 12 and M99 in downtown Jonesville. Joe Rudin Insurance, protecting your dreams. What? 517-849-1000. That's barrettins.com. Barrett Insurance, protecting your dreams. And of course, Quality PC in downtown Hillsdale, 37 Walter Street, 517-610-5372. The only place around here in this area to go for tech services. Anything at all. These are the only people you want to see. Okay? Whatever issue you may have, they're more than capable of resolving it. Computers that were used, flat screen TV, money, programming setup. Maybe you're changing internet providers, you need that installed. printers, new or used, anything at all. Just get in there and see them. Nobody does it better. 517-610-5372. 37 Walden Street, downtown Hillsdale. Get in there and tell them Ricky and Mickey sent you. Thank you very much. The Detroit Lions have a dilemma. Unless you've had your head in the sand the last couple of days, you know that after months of conducting an investigation, Terrion Arnold has been arrested. He's incarcerated. He's in jail, awaiting a preliminary hearing, I believe, on Monday. No bond has been set. He initially came into court in a green jumpsuit as opposed to an orange jumpsuit. Apparently, that would indicate some sort of a suicide watch. Wearing a protective vest. I don't know what all this means. His representative, his legal representative, says he is completely guilty. I'm sorry, completely innocent. I misspoke. Freudian slip, baby. You know, we'll see. I know he's gone. I mean, his trial about the preliminary hearing is Monday, but his actual trial won't be until after the year, after the calendar year. That's my concern right now, going into this season for the Lions. Has to be the secondary. You know they're not starting with the season with Kirby Joseph or Bryant Branch. I think Terrion Arnold was slated to be a starting corner along with J.D. Reed. It is a dilemma. Lions didn't seem too concerned about it. Of course, he hadn't been arrested. He's been up here the past couple of weeks taking part in OTAs as Arnold. He's in Florida and he's in jail right now. So we'll see. Lions haven't said anything yet. They probably won't till training camp starts. All right. That's where we're at on that, which, by the way, I'll remind you, the rookies report on July 25th. They hit the field the next day on the 26th. The rest of the squad will report on July 28th. They'll hit the field the next day on the 29th. Okay. And that's where that's at. It was about 10:30, 10:45 this morning. The news came out. The Pistons have made a trade. They acquired the sharpshooting Isaiah Joe, 26-year-old, from the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for 2 second-round draft picks. He immediately, in my opinion, becomes their best shooter. 43%, something like that on three-pointers. Does this make Duncan Robinson expendable? Perhaps. Miami has already hinted that they'd like to bring him back. And then Jalen Duren. That news came out today, or this morning, that the Pistons' initial offer was far from what Duren's camp was looking for. He was so discouraged, if you will, that they were going to go out and seek a sign and trade with another team. Boston, maybe. You know, that was the news that came out but early this morning. And then around noontime, the report came out that they were going to do everything they could to make this work. They wanted to retain Duren, want to keep him. I don't know. I'm rather confused right now. But if they're that far apart, look, you can't, for what Duren is asking, for what they're asking, it would take up 30% of your salary cap. You can't have that. That's ludicrous. I'm glad Trajan Langdon put his foot down and said, no, we're not going to pay you that. We can't. Well, I don't know where that's at right now. The free agency starts on Tuesday. Okay. Maybe between now and then, there'll be something else. I don't think the Pistons are done yet. Please, one of these general managers have the courage to go out and negotiate a major transaction that would bring us a star and a championship to the city of Detroit and the state of Michigan. So far, no. Will Scott Harris do it with Dirk Skubal? I don't think so. I think there's a better chance of Trajan Langdon doing something. Stand by, we'll see. See what happens. Okay. I think I've got you caught up. Yeah, that's going to do it. Uh, Tomorrow morning, we'll discuss this tomorrow morning here locally. WCSR 92.1 FM with Andy and Jan on the Timeout Show, among other things. Okay, so give us a listen tomorrow morning. WCSR from 9 to 10. I will talk to you all again on Monday. So have yourselves a great weekend. Remember to treat each other with respect. I can't thank you folks enough for watching and listening to me. Please tell your friends, spread the word. Time on overtime on YouTube. I'll try to keep you up to date with locally on what's going on in the world of sports. That's what this is all about. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So until Monday, then, I'll bid you all a very pleasant, good weekend. Thanks again so much for watching and listening. So long, everybody. Bye bye.